What is going on, guys? KrowOfMurderXV here with a new episode of Calm Vlog, and as the past few times, it is late getting out because things have been very, very busy, but things have been busy for actually a few good reasons, honestly. So let's get into today's episode. And I'm not going to be talking much about production stuff because I'm just going to get this out of the way. Life has been so busy and chaotic that I really haven't had time to sit down and actually make stuff as far as any of the music stuff, new episodes of Nat 1, Foreplay, any of that kind of stuff. Life has just essentially taken over, and I've been taking my downtime to just relax, sit down, play games with my fiance and friends, and just kind of relax. So I don't know when production on videos is going to start back up. Hopefully next month, hopefully soon, but I'm not going to make any guarantees because life has been very stressful recently, but the stress is about to pay off, thankfully. Just a lot of stuff has been going on, like I said, which I'll get into here in a minute, but dealing with all that stuff in real life has made it to where I've needed to focus on that and focus on making sure that I've been taking time to rest, relax, get stuff done around the house that's needed to be done. So video production has had to basically come to a halt and have a small hiatus. Yeah, that's what's basically going on as far as production-wise. I'm not going to be trying to do anything in the near future or make plans to have any sort of schedule as far as when I'm going to be making videos. I know I'm trying to stay consistent, especially since, I've had a few lovely and awesome people recently, subscribe to the channel that I've met over the past month or so. But, real life has to take priority, and I've said that thousands of times on here probably. So why has life been very stressful and very busy recently? Well, one is because of the new job, working as an Amazon delivery driver. It is a very easy job, but it is a very body taxing job. Essentially just getting in and out of the van and getting boxes out and everything. Granted, they give you a dolly for the bigger boxes and stuff, but still, it can be quite a workout, and my knees scream at me to where I have to wear braces. I take pain medication to make sure that I'm not hurting throughout the day. So it's an easy job, just it can be taxing. So, but in all honesty, I really love the job. I'm having a lot of good luck with it, and I would say fun too, because essentially it's just me driving around, dropping off packages, listening to rock the whole way, making sure I'm just obeying the rules of the road and all that kind of stuff. And thankfully, I have an amazing team of people that have had my back and everything. I haven't had any run-ins with or bad blood with anybody that works for the company. So thankfully that works, and it's really good. It's important to stay in a very healthy work environment, and I really feel that working for JRTS. Which everybody's like, well, what's JRTS? So essentially what Amazon does is they have contracts with companies that hire drivers. So I technically work for JRTS that works for Amazon. So it's kind of weird, but essentially, yes, I still am an Amazon delivery driver, but I do it through another company, essentially. But it's been great. I absolutely love it, especially with the pay, the benefits that are getting ready to actually start here in the next week or so. I'm very fortunate to have a job that pays well and that has this many benefits to come with it, because I've been desperately needing them. And now the big part, essentially, because a lot of people have been seeing the title and been like, what are you guys talking about? So over the past month, I would say roughly a month, Nikki and I have been looking into actually buying an actual house. Yes, like not renting an apartment, actually buying a house. Myself, Nikki, Arluna, Joey have been looking into this and collaborating on it together. And essentially, at the point where we're at right now, we're like right at the point where we can start the process. I'm not going to go into details of what we've been needing and all that kind of stuff, because that is personal information. But essentially, it's to the point where we only need like one or two more things, and we can do the signing. Now, as far as the actual house and us being able to get it, you know, if/when we get this house, it's not going to be for a little while before we actually make the move, though, because it's actually in a new construction area that essentially this community started about 2 years ago, close to whenever I first moved down here, and Nikki and I have both just watched this development community just kind of grow and blossom with all these new houses and everything looking so nice. So it's really cool to see that growth and essentially moving into this area that's had so much growth. And plus, that house is like so close to areas like, okay, back when I lived in West Virginia, you had to drive maybe, or where I lived at, you had to drive like 20 minutes to get to a Walmart or something. Maybe 10 minutes to get to an actual grocery store. And you know, when I moved down here, it's like, oh, it's only 10 minutes to Walmart or something. With this new house, I could literally drive there and get there in maybe like 5 minutes, or I could literally ride my bike to get to a Wawa or Aldi's to go grocery shopping. So it's in a very prime location. Not to mention, it's also right next to the interstate and the turnpike. So traveling to other areas would be a cinch. So it's definitely smaller than what we're currently renting at right now, but we're definitely making it work. We've already looked at the floor plans and essentially figured out what we're going to put where. The only thing that we're technically really going to have to sacrifice is the game room, which honestly isn't that bad because we could put all of our gaming stuff in the living room. I can put my gaming setup, this PC here in the game room or the bedroom somewhere. So it's a small sacrifice, but it's definitely willing to work. So if everything goes according to plan, which it's honestly looking like it is, we'll get signed up in the next couple of weeks, and the construction will start, and the house would be finished a little bit before or near the time the lease on our apartment ends. So we still have a good bit of time before the actual move would happen, but I'm really excited about it. I don't mind renting this apartment. This apartment has been great, but it's to the point in my life, you know, I'm literally getting ready to turn 37 next week. And it's to the point in my life where it's like, why am I pouring in so much money to a place that I don't even own? And I know a lot of people have to do that because, you know, credit checks, income, all that kind of stuff, loan checks, you know, it's hard to get a loan for a house and that kind of stuff. So, like, I understand, you know, I have nothing against renting, but it's to the point where it's like, you know, if I can afford it and I have the means to, why not just get my own place that I actually own? So that's mainly been kind of taking up the main time of what's been going on. But I'm very excited. If everything goes according to plan, this new house is going to be amazing. Not to mention, essentially, the size of the house, whenever, you know, if/when Araluna and Joey decide to move out and get their own place, it's still going to be big enough for myself and Nikki to where we don't have an excess amount of room that we essentially don't need. So it's also planning for our future. So I'm really excited about it. But like I said, the location of the place is really, really nice. I want to give a big shout out, if you guys haven't even watched this, Alex and Robert, you guys have been absolutely amazing so far with this process. Actually making very, very good friend with Alex as well, and Robert, I will say, during this process, because Alex is like a big gamer like we are, so it's cool to have somebody that just has that kind of connection and relates with you. Because even on our downtime, like whenever we're not talking about trying to get the process going, he's asking me questions like, you know, hey man, I'm getting ready to, you know, build a game room, you know, what should I put in, what kind of stuff should I do and stuff. So, and asking me video game recommendations for him and his friends. So it's really, really cool to have a sales representative that relates with you and has the same type of hobbies as you do. And I joked with him, I said, dude, if we actually move down here and get this place, you know, after a day of work and you don't feel like driving all the way back to your house, you can always just crash over at my place. So it's been an awesome process. It's been tiring, it's been taxing on the mind, emotionally too. But in the end, in the long run, you know, us being able to get this, it's going to be awesome. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. That's essentially what I really wanted to talk about today. Nothing production-wise or anything, because like I said, production is essentially just going to take a hiatus for now, and I don't know when I'm going to be getting back into that. So I apologize for people that have been, you know, just subscribing and waiting for new stuff to pop up. I'm really sorry. This has to take priority. But before I go, because today is my last day off before I get back to work tomorrow, I did want to mention that next week is going to be my birthday. I will be turning 37, and I have a request for you guys. And I don't, unfortunately, I have my phone over there, but essentially what I want you guys to do is, I'm a bit, and I forget the name of the company, or not the company, the nonprofit organization that does this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link down in the description below. It's an organization that helps with suicide prevention, especially among teenagers. Now, a lot of you know that I have had my fair share of dealing with suicide. One of my best friends passed away due to suicide. My father passed away due to suicide. I've had my own struggles with suicide. A lot of, you know, many important people that have been important to me in my life that I've never met and have met passed away due to suicide. You know, Chester Bennington from Linkin Park, Jason David Frank from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So it's a very big subject to me. But it's an organization that helps teenagers and young adults with suicide prevention and all that kind of stuff. And I was fortunate enough to talk to a couple of representatives from this organization. I was actually out shopping about a month ago, or roughly a month ago. And if I remember correctly, Brandon, if that's your name, I forget. I'm sorry. Him and I had an awesome conversation talking about the different stuff. So what I want you guys to do is, for my birthday, I want you to go down to the link in the description below to this organization. If you can, donate, and even if it's not this organization, to any sort of suicide prevention charity. Please, you know, just spread the word, donate if you can, because it's a very big subject for me, and something that I don't want to see happen to other people, especially somebody that's experienced it firsthand through family, friends, dealing with it myself with thoughts of suicide. So if you can, you know, just spread awareness, donate to different organizations you can, and check out the link in the description below and see how you can help. That is my birthday wish from me to you guys. On my actual birthday, though, I'm going to be going to Dave & Buster's, because it's going to be opening up soon. There's a new Dave & Buster's opening up in Tradition, which is about maybe 20 minutes away from here, and it's actually opening the Monday of my birthday week, so that's going to be really cool. But yeah, that's what's been going on, guys. I'm sorry that you know, the episode kind of came out late, as it always has been recently, but like I said, life has just been very, very busy, stressful, time-consuming, but it's all going to pay off soon. So hopefully the next one won't be late, but no guarantees. But anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off here, chill for the rest of the day until I got to go back to work tomorrow. So this is KrowOfMurder15 signing off.